My name is Cheryl Red and I'm from Bullard, Texas. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about my project, Pumpkin Power Thematic Unit. This unit involves science and math and is for second grade. Some of the projects I have in my thematic unit for the class to do are that we would have look inside a pumpkin. This is one thing we could do. I put pumpkin in this baggie with seeds and noodles, and the students would be able to squish it around and get to feel what the inside of a pumpkin feels like without really making a big mess. And then I would have the students write on the paper, describe how they felt about that, what that felt like to them. I also had where we would plant pumpkin seeds, and every student would do this, and we would see if our pumpkin seeds would grow. In my math center, when I had station, I would have how many marbles, and each student would estimate how many marbles were in this jar and how many pumpkin seeds were in this jar. I had several math games. I just bought these at the dollar store, little math games to put in my math center. And then I made one math game up with the math sequencing cards with the pumpkin sequence. And the students would play war, and the higher card would win. I had several math folder games, and here is a picture of my poster that I made, Pumpkin Power, Science, and Math. I have an estimation chart where we would, each student would just try to guess how many seeds are in a pumpkin, and then we would count and would, how many seeds were in there, and we'd probably get a small pumpkin. And then we would use our fact family for that week. The science unit would probably begin with me reading to the students a pumpkin book. It's Pumpkin Time by Zoe Hall, or the Pumpkin Book by Gail Gibson. And I would have all of my stuff in this notebook so that I would be able to keep up with all my information. The goal for the students would be to understand the life cycle of the plant, to label the life cycle of the pumpkin, weigh and measurement, and pumpkin patch story. And the pumpkin patch story would be that after we went to the pumpkin patch to look at pumpkins, we'd probably do that on a field trip. Then we would come back and the students would write a short story about their trip to the pumpkin patch. I think the students would enjoy this. The TEKs that would be covered would be for math, 11, 14 would be 210, 211, and 213. And for science, it would be 9B. I think this unit would help the students have higher level of thinking. I think they need to analyze and define and think out the subjects, think about the pumpkin's life cycle. I think it'd be a fun unit, and I think they would enjoy it. Thank you for listening to me, and have a blessed day.